What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building, and I got some special video, an early video, for y'all today. It's my top five threats video, and y'all already know. I told y'all we will be doing the top five threats video all the way up to UFC 260 for the heavyweight division, and we will be doing a top five video for each weight class. Today we are at the middleweight division, and this division is garbage. So that is my disclaimer. I will say that this was actually a hard top five list to make, but the champion of the division is even worse. We got a goddamn fool as the champ in Israel Adesanya, but and but we do have hope. I will say that. I don't trust all five of these guys to get it done, but I at least trust one guy out of the top five, our one soldier, our one hero, the savior of the division. I do trust one of these guys, but I will be giving you guys my top five. Honestly, to talk about the champion, I do talk about the champion as a part of this intro for the video. He is an interesting individual. I do believe the man is mentally challenged. I do believe there's something going on with his chest that's somewhat interesting, but nobody wants to talk about it. But besides that, um, you know, he's a champion. Izzy's had an interesting run to the top, in my humble opinion. Fighting Rob Wilkinson, and then fighting, Brad Tavares, um, and then Derek Brunson and Anderson Silva. In my humble opinion, I don't think you deserve a title shot. But doing this, due to the circumstances of the champion prior to Adesanya, I there were a lot of complications and there were certain things that had to happen. But it's just a weird thing, and just his run to the top was always kind of suspect to me. But he did win the fights he was supposed to win, so I can't take that away from him. I do believe he lost to Yoel Romero, in my humble opinion. I know some of you guys will have a goddamn heart attack when I say that. But he did look flawless against Apollo Casa. One of his best, I think, his best performance. But the light heavyweight champion Jan Blachowicz used his legendary Polish power to sit his ass back down. It was interesting seeing how I'm from Eritrea, that's in East Africa, so I am a black person, so I can say this. It was interesting how I seen a lot of you know Africans on Twitter was like, "Oh, Nigeria, stand up! Oh, look at how Nigerians are beating the Brazilians and and the Cubans." Right? You guys were bragging about that, but when the white man from Poland, Jan Blachowicz, sent that boy packing, y'all ain't say nothing. So that was pretty funny to see. But besides that, the guy, I know, I know I sound like a hater. I am the biggest Israel Adesanya hater on YouTube right now. I get it, but you know, hey, he's a champion. He's a great kickboxer. He has great skills. I can't take that away from him. He is a weirdo, again. I will say that, and he needs medical help and medical attention, and needs to get a fucking examination on his goddamn brain. But besides that, let's get to this top five. Enough about Adesanya. At number five, I gotta go, and I know this is gonna be a joke to some people. Jack Hermansson. I think Jack Hermansson has a real legitimate chance of winning a fight against Adesanya. You look at the guys he's, beaten and lost to. You're like, well, I don't know if he has a real chance. But you look at what Blachowicz was able to do, right? I feel like Hermansson could replicate it. I think he has a good chance. The only problem is his striking is suspect, and his chin is also way more suspect. So I think Adesanya would probably beat him, but his grappling jiu-jitsu is a real thing. We saw recently what he did to Kelvin Gastelum. That is a real thing. He's a legitimate threat on the ground. He has really good submissions. We saw, man, the way he did David Branch. I mean, I was in shock. The way he just flew him around and just submitted him like he was a nobody. Like he wasn't himself a jiu-jitsu black belt, which is insane. But yeah, I have Jack Hermansson at number five, and at number four, I might piss some people off. I got Darren Till, and bro, I don't even think Darren will beat Adesanya. I do believe they'll probably kiss each other before they fight each other with the way they talk about their fight. But y'all have to understand this division is complete trash, and also Kevin Holland will not be on this top 5 list or Derek Brunson because they are going to be fighting each other. I know Till's going to be fighting Marvin Vettori, but Till's in the top 5. Kevin is number 10. Brunson is number 7. So don't at me about them. But Till is somehow ranked really, really high in the rankings. I don't know what he did besides beating Kelvin Gastelum, but hey, that's their boy. Um, I don't think Till will beat him, but he is a threat in terms of fighting. Adesanya, he will probably fight Adesanya in the near future, because they want it to happen. Adesanya is fantasizing about one day how him and Darren Till will fight. But usually when he fantasizes about that, Cannonier, it doesn't really happen. So it might probably not happen, hopefully. But I like Till, man. I like Till. I think Till's one of the funniest guys on the planet. I picked Till actually to beat Robert Whittaker, and he had a competitive fight with Robert Whittaker. But it's just getting weirder and weirder, his little relationship with Adesanya. It's just like, what is going on here, Till? you know. But I can't be mad at Till. I can be mad at the goddamn weirdo champ. But it is what it is. I got Till at number 4. I do think Till will fight him one day. He has a real good chance if he can somehow luck his way out in his next fight. He might be able to fight Adesanya. And how the fight will be, I don't think, maybe Adesanya might KO him, but I could see it just being like how Darren fought Wonderboy, just a fainting contest by both of them. And we know from the commentary UFC 259, oh man, Adesanya's feints are so awesome, so he'll probably win the fight based on his awesome feints, that doesn't do anything and harm the opponent, but it is what it is. So probably on that. And at number 3 for the top 5 threats to Israel Adesanya, I gotta go with the Reaper, Robert Whittaker. Now, Robert does have a matchup with Kelvin, and I told you how I feel about his fight with KG that's coming up. So, he ain't doing no more running from KG at least. But Robert, he does have wins over Darren Till and Jared Cannonier, so I have to respect that. But I wasn't even put Robert on this list, but then I looked at the division. It's like, I have no choice but to put him in the list because this division, I say it again, fucking sucks. But Robert, man, Robert got fucking clowned in that fight against Izzy, man. That shit was so shameful. I have never seen Robert. That was probably Robert's worst performance. I don't know what Robert was doing in there. He doesn't normally fight like that. That's what I was just shocked by. I don't know if he was trying to imitate Kelvin, but that was just shameful. He got, oh man, done so dirty. I know I know a lot of Robert Whittaker fans in my area. I actually have friends that love him that will fucking probably suck his dick if they met him. But I had friends that actually were at the event when Robert fought Adesanya, and they were making excuses. Well, Robert had a bad weight cut. You looked at his face was so sucked. I don't agree with that. I'm not saying that, but they say that. I think Robert lost because he's chinny, and he takes damage. Even in his wins over Cannonier and Till, he got hurt and he got dropped by Till. So it's like, I don't know, man. Hopefully, it would be a good story if Robert beat him. I think that would be, man, if Robert could do that, man, he'd put, what's the legacy he would have at middleweight, man. I wouldn't be able to deny him. But I don't see it. But there is he's in a really good spot right now, and he has a really good chance of fighting Adesanya. And maybe he could beat him. You never know. Fucking crazier things have happened. But at number 2, I gotta go with KG. I know some people are like, well, he lost to Jack Hermansson, he lost to Darren Till, but I think KG, and some people might call me crazy, if he beats Robert Whittaker, and if he gets to run it back with Adesanya, I think he might beat that fool, man. And I truly believe stylistically, there's something about what KG does with his boxing that just messes with that stupid, tall idiot, he just can't take it. And I'm a big fan of KG. I think KG's going to go out there and shock the world when he fights Robert Whittaker and sit that Australian down and fucking sit him down somewhere with his chinless self. You know, can't take a punch having ass. But and I think he'll get it done. But he did get finished in the 5th round, and he made Adesanya look like a fucking superhero and put him over basically in that, you know, fight they had. So, and usually, you know, people that have fights like that, you know, and when they run it back, it usually doesn't end well for the guy that lost that kind of fight. So, you know, that's where you look at it. But he did have that. That is something they can build around for that fight. But it is what it is. Let's get to number 1, the real savior of this division, the man that will stop this dumb idiot from ruining this middleweight division and tarnishing its name. The man that will do it is Marvin Vettori. You heard me. I made sure not to say his name throughout the whole entire video. Marvin did have a fight with Adesanya. Now, in my humble opinion, I thought Marvin lost that fight, 2-1. But what Marvin was able to do in that 3rd round was very similar to what Jan Blachowicz did, and he will replicate that. I truly believe in a 5-round fight, he will replicate it. And he ain't scary. He ain't no bitch. All right? He ain't going to bitch out like Costa. All right? He ain't like that. He ain't built like that. He's tired of his bullshit. He know that the middleweight division ain't right now because we got a fucking idiot as the champ. And he know he is built to beat him. And I truly believe if Vettori can beat Till, which I think he's going to do, and if he can get the fight with Adesanya, he will slap up that fool and bitch him out and become the champion and save the fucking world. All right, and I hope he subs him too, makes him tap out. And if he humiliates him enough, he might retire from the sport. And now the sport is back to normal, you know? So, and some people might be, oh, you're crazy if you think Adesanya would retire. Well, you know, you look at his kickboxing days. He took a few losses. He has 5 losses in kickboxing or something like that. You know, you never know. He might take that loss and be like, you know what, I'm done with this sport. And hey, it's wishful thinking for me, but you never know. It could happen. But you know, I think Marvin's gonna beat him, bro. I really do. I really think Marvin's gonna fucking humble this idiot. And you know, oh man, I can just imagine. And the way Marvin would talk too after. Oh, it would be beautiful. It would be fucking hilarious. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video was something of somewhat of a joke because this fucking division's a joke. I hope I got that point across to you guys. Yeah, the UFC needs to do something with this middleweight division, man. I remember this division was stacked, you know, not too long ago with talent, you know. But now it's just it's fucking in shambles, and it's just you know, we're begging for contenders at this point. But I think Vettori is the man to save it. I think, you know, he'll be an awesome champion. He'll fight everyone. Him and Kelvin will probably fight each other even though they're teammates. Just be great. It'll be better, you know. He's marketable, you know. He's a good guy, good work ethic, not a dummy, doesn't act like a retard. Doesn't fucking, I don't know, throw up in his dog's mouth or what. I don't know what Adesanya force feed. What is it called? Pre-feeding or force feed? I don't know what it's called. Being a weirdo or touching the dog's ding-a-ling, like dyeing their hair pink. Like, oh my god. I think Marvin would be a better champ. But I hope, you know, hopefully I got this off my chest. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I know Adesanya fans are gonna be mad. I know y'all gonna be mad, but y'all can't say shit after what Blachowicz did to y'all. Made y'all sit down. Thought y'all was gonna expose my man. I seen y'all in the comments saying, "Oh, we finna expose Jan. Jan is a journeyman." Man, he made he made that boy Izzy look like a fool in there. Man, what's wrong with y'all? But besides that, hope you guys enjoy the video. If you're new, subscribe, like, comment, go click the notification button. You know, obviously share this video so we can get this eBay Fight Prediction Nation growing. What else? Oh yeah, follow my, you know, Instagram, my Twitter. All those links will be in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's your boy eBay, and I'm out of here, y'all.
I already know that face. I already know that fucking face. I already know that face. Pussy. I'll get you next. I'll get you next. Fuck boy. I already know that way of being friendly. I already know that way. Oh, I already know. I already know that way of being really friendly after a fight. I already know that way. You fuck boy. Can't wait for you, bitch. Wait for you, bitch. Jan got this. Let's go, Jan. Good job. Fuck yeah. You're the second to do it, though. Jan, you the man.
And you know what he is? There's a guy down there named Vettori who's gotten my attention. I've really enjoyed watching.
Oh, yeah, baby.